Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the lovely Leo. And for the week of May 11th. And at this time, I'd like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. As well as all of the thumbs up on the videos that you've watched. And you've also hit the hype button at the same time. So wow, thank you. And of course, for all the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from each and every one of you out there. And I truly appreciate that you take time out of your valuable day to say such nice things to me. It certainly inspires me. It helps me to keep going. So I do truly thank you so much for all of that support. Okay. Oh, the hermit mode. That's all right. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Just remove yourself from all the chaos and clutter and regather yourself. So right now, that's what you're doing this week. You started out just finding solutions, doing some soul searching, understanding that, you know, you're seeking wisdom and you're telling yourself the truth. You can see much more than people give you credit for. You know, and you have been on this path for a while, but now you've started to listen to the advice that you give to others. So you're following your inner guidance going forward this week. Something inspired you to take a serious hard look at your situations and then figure out how to progress from there. And the Queen of Swords. All right. Yeah, there you go. Developing courage, verbal skills, definitely speaking your mind. You know, you are a Leo, by the way, so people will listen when you roar. So you're facing some truths in your life, good or bad, but you're realizing some things need to change, and the only way to change them is to face it and then move forward. And that's what you've done recently. You've had a epiphany, a realization, an insight into something, and it really helped you change the way you do something daily. But you are really ramping up for new beginnings. You know, you're keeping an open mind, but you're still understanding that there's a few changes that need to be tweaked around where you are. And the Ten of Cups. So it's mostly to do with the home life for many of you. You know, you just want a happy home, happy life. When you come home in the evening, you know, all is well with the world. You don't have to think, worry, or stress this week. You can just relax. You know, enjoy your hometown, your dime town. You know, you get to celebrate with people that you respect and they respect you. You're just finding your happy spot, which is nice because, you know, you've been asking yourself some pretty hard questions recently to do with your life and life choices, but you're realizing that you have enough. You are content. You have succeeded. You know, this is divine love, harmony, blissful relationships in all areas. That's home, family, life, relatives, jobs even. Friendships, but you're finding fulfillment in it all. You know, there's been a dream that has now coming true for you, so it finally gets you that optimism back in your life, that you're not just dredging along, that things are truly coming to what you have wanted. And the Five of Rods. That's okay. You know, you're understanding that there is sometimes in your life you need to face a little bit of competition because it helps you to know where you're at in life. You know, if there's been conflicts and disagreements, you want to stop that. You want to get out of that mindset and merry-go-round, and you're realizing the only way to do that is remove yourself from it. Look from the outside in to see what isn't working correctly for you so that you can fix it. and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're checking into your bank accounts. They are growing slowly. You're starting to, have a little more money for freedom. So you're definitely starting or looking into literally doing your own business. Now, whatever that may be for you. But it's just a matter of time now. You're understanding that, you can work half the time for twice the money. So you're really looking seriously into this business deal. Now, maybe this is with somebody else or on your own, but you're truly looking into something that is viable for your future. And that's what seems to be on your mind this week. Your family dynamics and your happiness as well as theirs going forward. Oh, look at the celebration. How lovely. Wow. So definitely feeling at home, excited. They're really feeling that celebration mode. There's harmony, there's marriage here, there's a home community, and you feel like you belong. You're no longer that outsider entity. You are now fitting in so many good ways with the people that you call family, company. 10 of Pentacles. Nice. Nice. Legacy. You're setting up a legacy for yourself and your family. You're making good investments. You're taking time for yourself. You're realizing what it is that makes you click. This can be an inheritance, wealth, financial security, family long-term security is what you're really interested in right now. You're looking into the future much more than you have in the past. So, wow, maybe you've inherited something here and it's of worth to you and you want to pass it on. So you're investing it in order to grow it to be more. So you're really doing your homework this week on what it is that you're going to do and have in your very near future. All right. 3 of Swords, yes. You've been through some heartache. You've had some ups and downs. This could have been a bad divorce for some of you, and I'm very sorry to hear that for you. Or this could have been just a bad breakup. Now, a bad breakup doesn't always have to be a marriage. It can be in any kind of relationships that you had put your heart into, and it really depleted you and made you close off many doors in your life. And now you're starting to realize it's time to take that little risk again, open yourself up just a little bit to see what comes in, because you still keep giving and you deserve love in all its forms as well. So you're healing yourself now, understanding that it is possible. And karma, yes, see? I like it. There you go. You're really fitting in, feeling welcome. Like things are really starting to, how would I put that? Question you in. Like I got my hands moving here. Like I want to give you a hug, like come in, you're welcome, and it's going to help you to open up all avenues of your future. And the Justice, yes, that's okay to sign contracts. There's good deals out there. This can be writing a remortgage. Maybe you're getting a better interest rate. Signing for a new job, getting paid back from a court case that's been carrying on for a long time and you finally get to close that door. But it's for financial going here. You're telling the truth, you're signing the contracts, maybe you're renting a place and they want you to make sure that you're there for the next year, signing contracts for a new job. There's so many things out there to do with the law part of it, but you're okay with taking this contract because it's for your future. Yeah, the Moon card, definitely picking a new path for yourself. Taking care of your health, absolutely. No more overeating, over drinking, substances, whatever it is, you're letting that part go. You've picked a new path. You've decided now to Take care of your health because it's your wealth, and you know that. And the High Priestess, look how much calmer you are. Things are really starting to progress nicely. You know, this is your strength, your inhibitions. You're driven to succeed. You're believing in yourself much more stronger than you have in quite some time. You know, you had your little bit of doubts there, but you're coming back into your own strength, knowing what it is that you have to do and want to do for yourself. Yeah, the Tower card. No, you've either this has happened or is about to happen. There's a sudden change coming that is going to cause a little riffle here in your life, but not disastrous. You know, this is your awakening so that you can release something. You know, this is a sudden insight for your future. So you will start something from the ground up and build it so much bigger, better, and stronger. You have now that desire, and you're okay with what's happened because it helped you to realize what you need to do to protect yourself and those you care about. Yeah, the King of Swords, there you come. Yeah, you're flooded with all kinds of new ideas for growth. If you have any kind of problems, you're attacking it. Like you want obstacles out of your way. You want your mind to be clear and focused. And you're finding solutions for all kinds of things here. You know, once you get started, there's no stopping you. You're getting credit for, work that you do. So you're getting good recognition at your job place and in your life as well in general from people, places, and things, and friends and family. You know, people are starting to recognize what a good person you are, what you bring to the table. So that helps you to stand in your convictions and your choices going forward. But you're really working on your health this week. So maybe you've had a little bit of a scare or something, or somebody else has that was close to you and you went, wow, but you're definitely working on your health. And the Magician, nice. Very nice. You're taking action, you're moving forward. Your creativity is on fire this week. You're manifesting all kinds of things. You have the willpower and self-confidence to bring it to life. Wow, I really like to see that one for you. You're skilled, like you really are. And it's time that you not only admit it to yourself, but present it to the world, because there's not much that's going to slow you down here. Everything seems to be just filtering in to help you to keep on the course that you're headed for. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. See, as soon as you have something that you take an interest in, you really dig into it. You learn about it, you read about it, you study it. So this could be some of you is going back to school to get a little more knowledge and understanding of a situation or something in your life. But that's okay, because you're realizing that this difference is going to elevate you in life. This is a passion. This is high standards. You have a desire to achieve. You're very skilled, you're determined, and you're willing to do what it takes to master something. So you are really bucking up for yourself, and it's going to reward you in the future very soon. So, wow. Good for you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. That's all right. You're just recognizing where you have been holding yourself back. Negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, understanding that the entrapments that you were thinking were there are not. So you can step forward into your future, take the blindfolds off, and really see what's on offer for you and not self-doubt yourself anymore going forward. No longer holding yourself back. All right, and one more to see what else. Ah, yes. The Ace of Wands. Lovely. Like it. spark of inspiration and moving forward. Wow, out with the old, in with the new. This is opportunity knocking at your door. This is a new career for many, many of you. A creative project that gets, off the charts, out it goes. But this opportunity is lining up perfectly so that when you go to work in the morning, it's because it's yours. You're happy, you're content. And it helps you to just go through the door with so much vigor. It's incredible to watch this unfold for you. So, wow, you are really, really moving forward on something. So congratulations on that. But this opportunity is going to help you achieve a dream, a goal. All right, and your oracle card. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. And there you are. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.